Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by rolling green hills, there stood a great, old tree. Its branches stretched high into the sky, and its leaves whispered in the wind. The tree was strong, its roots deep in the earth, and its branches full of sweet, red apples. Nearby, in a small wooden house, lived a little boy. Every day, he would run barefoot to the tree, laughing and playing beneath its shade. He would climb its sturdy trunk, sit on its branches, and pick its apples, biting into their juicy sweetness. The tree loved the boy, and the boy, in his own way, loved the tree. But time, as it always does, moved forward. As the boy grew older, his visits became less frequent. One day, when he was no longer a child but a restless young man, he came back. The tree, filled with joy, shook its leaves and said, "Come, my boy, climb my branches, eat my apples, play as you used to." But the young man sighed. "I am not a child anymore," he said. "I need money. I want to explore the world." The tree thought for a moment and then said, "Take my apples, dear boy. Sell them in the market, and you will have the money you need." The young man smiled, gathered all the apples, and left without looking back. The tree was happy, for it had given the boy something he needed. But deep inside, it missed him. Years passed, and the boy, now a man, did not return. One day, much later, the man came back. The tree trembled with joy. "Come, my boy, climb my branches, rest in my shade." But the man shook his head. "I have no time for climbing. I need a house. I want a family. Can you help me?" The tree smiled, though its heart ached. "Cut my branches. Build your house. Be happy, my dear boy." The man took an axe and chopped down every branch until the tree stood bare. He gathered the wood, built his house, and left. The tree was happy, for it had given him what he needed. But now, it stood alone, naked against the sky. Seasons changed. The man grew older, his hair turning gray. Once again, he returned, walking slower than before. The tree recognized him immediately and whispered, "Come, my boy. I have nothing left but my trunk, but you can still climb and rest." But the old man shook his head. "I am tired," he said softly. "I cannot climb anymore. I only wish for a place to sit and rest." The tree, now nothing but a stump, straightened itself as much as it could and said, "Then come, my boy. Sit. Rest on me." The old man lowered himself onto the stump. He sighed deeply, feeling the weight of years lift from his shoulders. For the first time in a long time, he felt peace. And the tree, even in its final form, was happy. This is a story about love, the kind that gives without expecting anything in return. It is the love of parents who sacrifice everything for their children. It is the love that waits, that gives, and that asks for nothing back. As we grow, we often forget those who gave us everything. We take, we leave, and sometimes we only return when we need more. But love, true love, never disappears. It stays, waiting, always ready to give. So before it's too late, before only a stump remains, look back. Appreciate. Give back. Because one day, you may find that what you needed most was always there. If this story touched your heart, hit like and subscribe for more inspiring tales. What did this story teach you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Turn on notifications so you never miss a story that makes you think and feel.